So I tried to keep it minimal in this video. I tried to choose only a few fragrances, but it was very, very hard. I still have about 12 perfumes here, and I think that these would be the very first ones that I would repurchase if my whole collection disappeared, but God forbid. I don't want that to happen. But you never know, nowadays you just never know what might happen in life. So yeah, I would say that these are my favorites out of all of them. Like I said, I do have other favorites. They're sitting in my closet and I was like crying about them. Which ones do I choose, these or those? And yeah. So let's start with the very first one, which I absolutely love. It's always going to be in my perfume collection. It's Le Petit Robe Noir from Guerlain. This is the original version. It's an EDP, not an EDT. It's a very dark, sexy cherry scent. There's licorice in here, which I do not like licorice in real life, but in this fragrance, I think it's absolutely amazing. It even kind of smells different. It doesn't have that nauseating smell that licorice has. So yeah, it's a very like syrupy, heavy cherry. Absolutely amazing performance, great sillage, and great lasting power. I absolutely love this. This does last longer on clothes than my skin. It lasts until you're gonna wash your clothes, and even after you wash them, you will still smell the base. Absolutely amazing. The next favorite, this was like my first favorite amouage, and it's called Sunshine Woman. It is like sunshine in a bottle, and the bottle is gorgeous and very happy. And I feel like the bottle definitely represents the scent. It's a very happy, sunny fragrance. There's osmanthus in here, and as some of you probably know, osmanthus smells like apricots and many fragrances. So to me, this smells like apricots that are very juicy, and sweet, and tobacco. The tobacco is very ashy in here. It's not the wet tobacco that you would get in like those smoking pipes or anything like that. To me, it's kind of the cigarette tobacco, like the ash from the cigarette. That's what I smell in here, and I love it. It's a very, very sweet, like I said, and very juicy. This is perfect for summertime, and I absolutely love wearing this in the summertime. The performance is great, but I heard that they reformulated amouage fragrances, so I do have the new bottle, and I feel like the performance used to be better. It does have a good performance, but not as good as I wanted it to be, so yeah. But it's definitely one of my favorites. The next one that everybody talks about, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to say a lot about this fragrance, but it's Love, Don't Be Shy from Kilian. It's an orange blossom scent, marshmallow, blah, 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 whatever. To me, it's a bubblegum scent that's very powdery, kind of synthetic. It just basically smells like bubblegum to me. The performance is not that great in my opinion. I smell this for like 3-4 hours on my skin, and then it doesn't really disappear, but it sits so close to the skin that at that point it's just, to me, it's not a fragrance, and I do have to reapply this. But the scent is absolutely beautiful, very sexy, and very, very girly and flirty, and I will definitely always have this in my collection. I do have the original formula with the red juice, as you can see. So I'm trying to cherish this fragrance because I did hear that this was reformulated and the color of the juice is not really the same. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. The next one that I discovered not that long ago, and it was basically love at first sniff right away. It's called La Tulipe from Byredo. You guys, this is probably the most feminine scent that I have ever smelled. It's basically the most realistic tulip fragrance ever. It smells sweet, it smells very fresh and clean and green. You can actually smell the stems from the flower, the leaves, you can smell the pollen. It's just, it's gorgeous. It smells like a pink tulip. Absolutely amazing, great for any time of the year, any occasion, just because of how light it is. It's so, like, you will not overdose with this fragrance. You will not irritate anybody. You will not irritate yourself. And I do overspray this. This doesn't have the best performance. I feel like all of Byredo fragrances lack that performance. It does have a sillage, but not for a long time. So yeah, it does sit pretty close to the skin after 30 minutes, an hour or so. And then yeah, I smell this for like 3-4 hours, and I do have to reapply this, especially if it's hot outside and humid. I would say even like 2 hours, 2.5, and then I have to reapply this. But I absolutely love this fragrance. Very girly and feminine. Girls, if you still haven't tried this one, you're missing out. The next perfume, which I feel has kind of like mixed reviews, people either love it or hate it, and I think it's because of the musk that's in here. Now, this is called Keep Glazed, and it's from the House of Oud. Absolutely amazing bottles. They are hand painted, and so every bottle is very unique, and you know, none of the bottles look the same basically. So according to the house, this is a gourmand, which I think is kind of strange. There is mango in here, whipped cream, strawberry leaf, frozen lemon, musk, something else, coconut, something else. Not a lot of notes. It does sound very yummy, and the bottle looks, you know, the bottle kind of also represents this, like the notes that are listed in here, but in my opinion, it is not a gourmand. First of all, I do not smell the mango that's in here. It's supposed to be technically a mango scent. Yeah, I don't know. I don't smell the mango. What I smell in here is the strawberry leaf. To me, it smells very green, kind of zesty. Oh yeah, there's also ginger in here. So I smell the strawberry leaf. Like I said, it smells green. I smell the ginger. It smells kind of spicy. And I definitely smell the whipped cream, a little bit of that coconut in the base, and definitely that fresh, they say it's frozen lemon, but it does smell like fresh lemon in the opening. So to me, this is more of like a green, zesty, milky fragrance. Think of it this way. Okay, I guess I could picture it in this way. You have vanilla lemon ice cream, right? That's topped with ginger, whipped cream, and that green strawberry leaf. That's kind of how I see this fragrance. It does get very milky in the base, but the musk in here is very strong. It kind of has that Erba Pura musk or Carquet from Tiziana Terenzi, which, you know, people absolutely hate. But it's definitely not like crazy like that, you know? It is strong, but not crazy. That's just in my opinion. And I feel like this is a very unique scent. I definitely haven't smelled this on anybody that I know. I haven't smelled this on the streets or anything like that. So I feel like this is definitely a hidden gem. You know, not everybody owns this fragrance. And I think that if you love lactonic fragrances, definitely try this one out. But this one is definitely one of my favorites, and I will always have this in my collection. The next one, which I used to kind of hate, not even hate, but I just didn't like it the first time I smelled it. I thought it smelled very outdated, old-fashioned, and it was just not a love. But I tried it after a few months, and I don't know what happened. Something just magical happened, and I fell in love with this perfume. This is called Lilac Love from Amouage. This is a lilac-y scent, a gourmand. It smells like cocoa powder. Something very, very powdery and dusty, and it definitely smells like purple flowers. There's also heliotrope in here. I feel like this scent is more about heliotrope than an actual lilac, because in my opinion, lilac flowers do not smell this way. It does smell similar, but again, it's not the realistic lilac flowers that you're probably looking for. You know what I mean? This is definitely on the heavier side because of that cocoa powder. I think there's also vanilla in here, and there's basically a bunch of like purple flowers in here, and so I feel like this is more about that heliotrope, cocoa powder, and something creamy and milky. This is definitely a grown-up fragrance. I do not see this on anybody that's, you know, younger than 25, maybe even 27. I'm 30 years old. I feel old already at my age. I don't know. But I don't know. I like this fragrance. Like I said, the first time when I smelled it, I didn't like it. I thought it smelled very old-fashioned, and I did not smell anything chocolatey in here. people were saying, you know, that this smells like a hot cup of chocolate, and it's very milky and creamy and gourmand. And the first time I did not smell that in here, but now I do. And I feel like this definitely performs better in the warm weather because it gets creamier and milkier. So yeah, the performance is actually a little worse than other Amouage fragrances. I feel like this lasts for 3-4 hours, and it does project the first hour or so, and then I feel like it sits closer to the skin. But my husband says that he always smells this on me. I don't know, I kind of stopped smelling it. Maybe I just get used to it, I don't know, but I do like to reapply this. And I also actually like to wear this to bed. It kind of smells comforting. It smells like a hot cup of chocolate that's very milky, you know, creamy, and then a bouquet of lilac flowers or purple flowers standing next to it. Absolutely gorgeous. The next one, I couldn't like really decide. I have like 3 favorite fragrances from this house, and I was like, which one would I purchase first, you know, if I had to repurchase one? And it was kind of hard to decide, I'm not gonna lie. But I went with Vanilla Cake from Montal. To me, this smells like the most realistic vanilla scent that's out there. I'm sorry, Vanilla Cake. It smells very yummy to me. It smells like lots of whipped cream, perhaps like chocolate powder. It also smells like a roasted almond, and lots of vanilla. Very, very yummy. I salivate every time I spray this on myself, and my husband also loves this. I think it's a great perfume, especially for gourmand lovers. But I feel like the performance is not the best with this Montal. I have to, you know, overspray this one to be able to actually like enjoy it and smell it on me all the time. And I do feel like this sits close to the skin. So yeah, that's like the only downside with this fragrance in my opinion. But for a gourmand lover, this is perfect. So I want to get this fragrance out of the way because it's so hyped up and you probably don't want to see this anymore, but what can I do? It's that good, and I think it's worth every single penny. It's Delina from Parfums de Marly. It's the original Delina. I do have the exclusive one, but I think I still prefer the original one just because I feel like this one's more versatile. You can wear this when it's hot outside, when it's cold outside, you know. It smells very fruity and girly and flirty, and just a very fun fragrance. The performance is outstanding. It's 10 out of 10. Great sillage. You're gonna leave a trail. You know, it lasts all day long, and I absolutely love this perfume. I feel like every woman needs this in her collection. It is definitely one of the best from Parfums de Marly. Another one from Kilian, which I like really, you know, treasure and cherish, and I just love this fragrance. It's called Moonlight and Heaven, and it's in this beautiful blue bottle. Now, to me, this is more of a summer scent. You know, a lot of women say that this smells masculine, and I think it's because of the vetiver that's in here, because it kind of gives it like this cologne-ness. It smells a little bit like a cologne, but I think this is actually a gourmand because the notes in here are like mango, coconut, rice, vetiver, something else. There's not a lot of notes, but it's a very interesting scent. It smells like lactonic fruits. I do smell that mango. That mango is very creamy and milky. I guess it's because of that coconut that's in here. But even though it's kind of sweet and it's like trying to be on that heavier side, you know, like the creamier lactonic side, that vetiver comes in and it gives it like freshness to it. So it doesn't become that sweet and milky and heavy, you know what I mean? And for some reason, it smells the best in the summer, in my opinion. I like to wear this in the summer. The performance is not that great. I wish it was better, especially for the price that they retail for. You know, Kilians are expensive. But I still love this fragrance. And I do overspray this, but I try not to go crazy because, like I said, it is expensive and I don't want to waste it that fast. So yeah, definitely one of my favorites. I will always have this in my collection. The next one is another gourmand. I feel like I have so many gourmands here. I mean, I am a gourmand lover, so don't be surprised with all these sweet fragrances that I have here. But you guys, this is Lyra from Xerjoff, and I absolutely love her. She is so yummy. It basically smells like lemon, caramel, vanilla biscuits, cookies. It smells like a bakery, okay? I know that not a lot of people want to smell like a muffin or a bakery or whatever, but I do. It gives me comfort. I feel sexier when I smell that way, and yeah, I absolutely love this perfume. Again, I hate wasting it because it doesn't have the best performance. Also, it doesn't last that long and it doesn't project that well. You do have to overspray this. And I do like 5 sprays with this one, and it does perform better when it's cooler outside. Actually, I remember I used this in somebody's house, and somebody walked in and they were like, "What is the smell in here?" They're like, "It smells like a bakery. It smells like muffins, or it basically smells like somebody baked something in here." And I'm like, "That's me." Hello, you know. And like, people were surprised. They said it smells very yummy in the house. And I did like 5 sprays, and this was in December, so it was cooler in the house and outside. It does perform better in the cooler weather, but I love wearing this in the summer. I love wearing all of my gourmand fragrances in the summer. I feel like summertime is when a fragrance actually opens up better, especially if it's a sweet gourmand fragrance. The notes show up better, and let's say if you like a fragrance that's, you know, more on the milkier side, those notes definitely become milkier and softer and creamier than when it's cold outside. Because usually when it's cold outside, it smells kind of dustier, and if there's musk in there, the musk is very strong. And yeah, for me, it's always summertime for fragrances like this. So yeah, like I said, the performance is not the best. However, the scent is just perfect for a gourmand lover like me. The next one I absolutely love, and it's again expensive, and I hate that it costs so much. It is Musk Therapy from Initio. You guys, of course it's a musky scent, but it's not the dirty musk. It's not the sweaty musk. It's actually the clean, very soft and milky musk. It's just, there's also black currant in here, and don't be afraid of that black currant. I know that a lot of people, you know, when they hear black currants, they think of a pissy note, you know, like cat piss or something like that. Absolutely not. This is a very clean musk, a very clean black currant. It smells very realistic. It smells kind of sweet, but also a little bit sour. It's definitely that black currant scent. And it's just very milky and creamy. That's all I can say. It's like a black currant yogurt or black currant lotion or something like that. Black currant vanilla ice cream. Guys, this is so good. I wear this to bed. I love to wear this when I'm down. It just like lifts up my mood. It's absolutely amazing. The performance is great. It lasts all day long, and it projects pretty well. So I don't know why this is not hyped up on YouTube. It's an absolutely amazing fragrance. The next one, I feel like it was very like popular, but people either forgot about it or the hype is over. I don't know what it is, but I don't really hear about this fragrance on YouTube anymore. It is called Cruz del Sur 2 from Xerjoff. This is a gourmand. There's like a lot of notes in here. I don't remember what they are. I know that there's mango, there's dried fruits, there's milk, and something else. But oh yeah, there's also guava in here. You guys, to me, this is a guava mango scent that's kind of milky, okay? It does smell milky and creamy. It kind of smells like a guava mango milkshake or something like that. And you know, a lot of people say that this is like the most realistic mango scent. You know what? I don't know if I really agree with that. I mean, I do smell the mango, but I feel like I smell more of that guava that's in here. And if this is what the mango smells like, it smells more on like the rotten side then of the mango, like it's the rotten mango. Not really rotten, but it starts to like getting rotten or whatever. But yeah, to me it's definitely a mix of guava and mango. Now, it smells very expensive. It doesn't smell cheap whatsoever. It smells very different, and you will definitely get noticed with this fragrance. Every time I wear this perfume, I feel like it doesn't leave a trail, and I feel like it doesn't have a crazy projection. It does project, but it's nothing insane. However, people do smell this on me. Every time I wear it, they ask me what I'm wearing, you know? And I tell them that it's this. Now, when I smell this fragrance, I think of a vacation. I feel like I'm standing somewhere on a expensive resort, you know, looking over the balcony at the beach where there's like a pool party or something going on, and I have a cocktail in my hand and I am wearing this fragrance. This is just what I see every time I smell this perfume. It's just, I don't know, it's something else. To me, it's 10 out of 10, and it definitely has that Xerjoff signature thing going on in here. You can smell that it's from the Xerjoff house. I absolutely love Xerjoff, and so this is definitely one of my favorites. And then the last fragrance, but not least, which I've been talking about, I feel like in every single video, but it does need that hype because I feel like it's missing out on YouTube, and it's a very great fragrance that smells very feminine, and it is called Crystal Love for Her from a Tarte collection. This is again a gourmand, and it smells very milky and creamy. There's white chocolate in here, whipped cream, there's a rose, there's nutmeg, and to me it smells like vanilla ice cream with white chocolate that's topped with whipped cream, and that like zest from the nutmeg. Absolutely gorgeous. The rose does show up here just a little bit. It's like a very faint, it's kind of in the background, but the rose is a very, very modern and young. It kind of reminds me of the Delina rose just a little bit, but yeah, it definitely doesn't smell old-fashioned or anything like that. Definitely a gourmand. And I have this in 100 ml, and I thought that this was more like on the affordable side now, but I think they actually brought up their prices. You guys, all of the fragrances are so expensive now. I just checked out the prices and they just brought them up like crazy. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, but if you can find this somewhere else, you know, like maybe somebody else is selling this, definitely get this, or at least get a sample. Try it out. It's super good. And I also cherish this one. I try not to waste it because it is expensive now. And so yeah, definitely one of my favorites. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, I tried to choose like my most favorite fragrances ever, but now I'm thinking about it, I still have like a lot which I absolutely love. Top 10 video for life or something like that, and I feel like some of those fragrances definitely changed since that time. I did add new fragrances here. So yeah, if you want to watch that video, I'm gonna link it up here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao.